So I've been asked by a few people on how to make this, how to make a how-to video. Basically it's not that hard. There's a website which I will show in a couple of minutes that has the links and everything. And well, it has the artwork. I'm trying to unstick this without breaking it. And basically all I did was print out the artwork, save the artwork, and then edit it to size of the book. So you have to measure the book and how it works. And as you can see, it's just a plain book. So all I did was use these apprehensive sticky circles. There's a dot right there, and a dot right there, and a dot right there. And I cut out the excess white paper. And I'll show you with this one. I actually printed out When Muggles Attack. And as you can see, it's small. And on this side, I have printed it a little bit too big for the book I'm going to use. But I haven't found a book that would fit it. So, yeah. Basically, all you do is cut out the image to size of the book, and then you would need to stick it onto the book depending on how you're gonna do it. Like I said in the other video, this was my first attempt at doing this, so it's not perfect. As you can see, the binding spine does come over into the cover, which wasn't supposed to be. But basically I just did apprehensive glues. I've seen some people use real glue to stick it onto the actual covers, but then I just glued the glues down. And I've been thinking about actually taping it across and under so it could stay with like shipping tape, but I haven't bought any, so it's still coming off like this. And the same thing goes for this side. On this side, I didn't cut it out right, so it still has I folded it over a bit, so you can see, fold it over, and it looks better than the front. On the back, you can still see how the trim of the paper isn't completely right, but I'm satisfied with it. So if you guys have any specific questions on how to do this, let me know. And then once I find a book that would fit When Muggles Attack, I would do a better video on this so I can try to. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Okay, so I'm going to edit all these clips together. This is basically the website which Evil Tig mentioned in his video, which is the RPF forms, and I will link it below in the description box. So basically you have to be a member to see this thread, and the signing up and subscription is free. And it's, if you search the Harry Potter free paper props, you'll see Hinky Puck put all of the artwork and stuff like that people have made to make homemade props in the very first topic of the thread. So basically what you do is find whatever you want. In this case we were talking about the life of Albus Dumbledore. You click it, and then this is the back and the spine of the book. So you let it load, and you can see it right there, and if you click it, it'll get to the actual full size. And then you basically just save image, and then you save it wherever need be. Now remind you, I'm working off of a Mac, so my settings and my things are probably different than yours if you were to work on a PC or any other type of computer. So you close that out, and then you go look for the front cover, which is right about here, and that one loads up. And again, if you click it, it stretches out to be the full thing. And then command, if I can get it to command save, and then you save it. So that's pretty much it. And then you would need to, depending on the size of your book that you're using, you would need to edit it or resize it to the size of your book. And yeah, and then you print it out, and whatever the case may be. I've seen some people use Excel to resize it, and I've used Photoshop to resize it, but that's pretty much how you get to it. And yeah, so okay, so like I said in the other video, I was gonna get some scotching tape and tape it down so the paper doesn't get messed up in the book. So basically how I am doing it is stretching out the tape long enough to cover from end to end, and I believe the last piece of tape I did was right about here. So how I'm doing this is just covering it like that so that there's no wrinkles in the tape, stretching it out, and I'm lifting up the cover and folding it over so it sticks. And I do the same thing on this side. So I already done the spine and up to here where you guys just saw, and I still have this part to do and the back side. So I might fast forward this video a bit. There we go. So there is one side. You see it's all nice and glossy, and then this is just the paper side. So now I'm gonna do the other side. And there it is, nice and taped up, so now the cover doesn't get messed up. Thanks for watching.